I've been amazed how many people like terminalGPT, and I'm getting a lot of support from the community about this project, and it's been very nice, and it's a good start of the year for me. So today I want to work a little bit more on the context of the chatbot. So one of the things I want to do is, like, next time, if you remember, I'm gonna do a yarn chat here. I could write anything here. Write a request handle in Rust. So the request, the ChatGPT, terminalGPT, gonna answer you with that. So you can do a rewrite in Node.js, and then it can rewrite for you. So that's the good thing about it, because now we get the context, and we can actually add this context to add the previous message to the message that we're having, and then he can actually understand that this is about the previous message, you know. So terminalGPT is basically is a conversation between the API, and so on the playground here of the OpenAI, what happens here is, like, you can tag a conversation in AI, you can add more context on this conversation, and then the AI gonna do a answer for you. So that's pretty much what we're doing on our context here. We adding the previous message on the book of the message, and then I adding the last message, and the API is capable of identifying this as a conversation and trying to rewrite in here that like I'm doing right now. But I wanted to do a fine tuning of this stuff. So what is the idea? OpenAI allows us to add pre-training data and retraining a model to fine tune the model to what we want. So the idea here, as I proposed before, is to create a file where we're going to be adding every piece of conversation that we're having with the terminalGPT, and then every, I don't know, 5 or 7 messages, we're going to be getting this data that we created into the project, uploading a file into OpenAI, and fine-tuning a model, and then we can use this model as a context for the next message that you're going to be sending. So we're not going to be needing to be actually adding more conversation to the file, because we have this file uploaded already. So we can get, like, the first 5 conversations, add as a training, and then after that they can keep working with this same model, and then the model gonna be working with this fine-tuned data. So that's the idea. And let's go back here to the screen. Fine-tuning, we have here the API reference for this. We're gonna be able to create a file, upload, create the fine-tuned model, and it's pretty much it. So yeah, so I'm gonna start working here, and come back to you when I have something to show. All right. Alright, I finished off some the upload file and the append file. I'm gonna show you guys here how it's going. So what happened was I was appending the wrong file format. I was appending a JSON file, and actually OpenAI asked for a JSON-L file. And when I was creating the JSON file, it was creating an array of objects, and actually we need our objects in each line like this. So for that, I on the append to file function, I just write the stream, and then I append the file. This is when we have a file, a JSON file, and when it's not, I just append the file sync. And the append file sync, when there is no file, I'm going to create the file and add the message, and I add a break line on the end where you can actually add the new line, and then you're going to be writing the next message on the next line. So for the upload file, I use the create file API, so it's on the OpenAI references. So the upload file here it works as easy there. So like I just read the file. I ask the purpose, I set the purpose of the file, so it's for fine-tuning, and then I will be able to use this from the fine-tuning API. So I'm gonna show you guys here how I'm doing. So very quickly, yarn chat, I'm gonna console log the answer of the upload. So write hello world in Python again, just be quickly. So yeah, I have to add a new loading here when I wanted to upload the file. So that's here, the file uploaded, and the status detail is still new. So OpenAI, they take a little bit of time to check if the file is good or not, and you have a way to verify if the file is good. And we're going to be able now to fine-tune our model. So here on this, so there's pretty much this small API here, and we're going to be able to probably get this ID and use as our fine-tune model, where we want to do our conversations after we train the model we want. All right, so that's pretty much it at the moment. I will try to finish this off, wrap it up in the new package, and send this package to npm registry, send the changes to the GitHub so you guys can see it. And next step after that, after fine-tuning, I want to add this as terminal instructions, where you're going to be opting in or out to fine-tune your model and work with fine-tune model. And the idea will be after the first 5 conversation you have with terminalGPT, it uploads a file, fine-tune the model, and retrieve this fine-tune, and you'll be using from this and now on. And I don't want it to be this a constant fine-tuning, because it can raise the amount of money you're going to be spending using OpenAI API. So I wanted to do the minimum amount of effort for you to spend money, but then still using the API that we all love. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be back to you in a few minutes with the final result, and let's see what is gonna happen. Alright, so we're able to do the fine-tuning now. So I'm gonna show you guys here how it works. It was pretty fast. So here I'm gonna do exit here, and I'm gonna show you guys it working on terminalGPT. So yarn chat. So we're gonna do write a new Node.js function to add numbers. That's just something to say. So I'm thinking, fine-tuning, that's it. So we are now able to send the completion, upload the file, and fine-tune the model. So now we have this object here, and which model, which training file that we used, and it was uploaded. And now the next step is going to be to add this fine-tuning and use this as our actual model. And I'm gonna be researching a little bit about that, and I believe that's gonna be I'm gonna be doing a new video about this next week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will put the links on the description, and if you guys wanted to contribute to this project. And well, that's it. Have a good Friday, and see you next Monday. Bye bye.